Okay, so a little bit more about the retreat. We're driving and the lighting is kind of crazy, so he's gonna wreck playing with me. So we decided what we wanted to talk about tonight, and it is definition of a real man. That's one of the classes that they offered at Couples Retreat, which I highly recommend. So, definition of a real man. A real man is one who rejects passivity, accepts responsibility, leads courageously, and expects a greater reward. And that's God's reward. Honey, you gonna input a little bit on there?
Well, one of the things that I thought was very interesting was the way our teacher compared the first Adam with the second Adam. And the second Adam is Jesus. And so the first Adam, what really caught my attention is the fact that he was so passive in his leadership. So when you look at the scripture of Eve eating of the fruit, it gives us the impression, if we look at it, it gives us the impression that Adam was right there. You know, I kind of thought that maybe Eve was by herself because she was vulnerable and all this, and maybe she was. And then she ate of the fruit, and then she went and found Adam, and then gave him the fruit. But if you read the passage of scripture, it's almost like he was standing right there. Like he was standing there whenever Eve was talking to the serpent. Like he was standing there whenever she reached out and grabbed the fruit and ate of it. And so our teacher was saying that how Adam should have stood up and said, no, you're not going to talk my wife into doing that. No, you're not going to you're not going to be able to attack my wife like that. But he was passive. And he just let it happen. And so it's sad sometimes that guys will lead whenever we are at work, or we'll lead if we have a hunting trip, or if we have some kind of project. We'll take the lead. But many times when it comes to our home, we just sit back and we're passive, and we just let whatever happens, when we should stand up and be active and be there and do something like the second Adam, Jesus, did. He loved us so much that he did something. And the first Adam...
You're going to have to watch the road.
The first Adam just stood back and let his wife be attacked by the devil. And then he ate of the fruit as well. So that's what we learned. Men cannot just be passive. It is our responsibility to lead in the spiritual wellness of others. So
stop! Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Funny.
Good, Dave. Cut it. Stop.
And what I got from that is, yes, I want a man to not be passive. I want a husband, a man who is willing to stand up and say, no, that's not the right thing. No, I am the head of the house, because it's what the Bible tells me to be. It tells me to be the head of the house, and I'm going to be the man that you need to be, and I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to provide for you. And I think a lot of women today are very, I want it my way. We have all of this power, and we want this power, and we love this power, and we don't need this power. We need to step back and let our husbands lead us, as long as they're leading us towards God. There are husbands out there that are not doing that, and they need to follow this. Ladies, if your husband is not leading you towards Christ, take him to Couples Retreat. Go to church. Do what you need to do to be led where you need to be led, and that's towards Christ. So we learned that tonight. I'm thankful that I have the husband that I have, even though he is a goofball and drives me crazy. I love him. Love love your husband. Husbands, love your wives.